What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. You may agree with this sentiment found in William Shakespeare's play, Romeo and Juliet. Juliet wasn't going to let Romeo's last name stop her from being with him. You may be thinking you'd like to be known by a name other than the name your parents gave you at birth. There are lots of reasons some folks want or need to change their name. Yet it's not something that can be done casually if you want the world to go along with you. You will need the court system to make it happen and make it legal. Today we will walk through the basics of a name change process. It is not very complicated or time-consuming. The process starts with a petition or request made to the court. In it, you will state the reason for the change. Typically, following most state law, the court will entertain any reason. But note there are some clear exceptions. Here are some reasons your name wouldn't be allowed. To change your name to escape debt liability or hide from criminal liability. To change your name in order to commit a crime. To change your name with the intention to mislead the public, which usually involves taking the name of a famous person. Courts typically don't allow this unless you have a convincing reason that is not related to the famous person or the use of his or her name. Your new name would intimidate, offend, be considered obscene, or as a racial slur. Your new name would include numerals or punctuation, although some courts have permitted people to spell out the numbers. For example, the name 7 would be depicted in letters instead of a numeral. Once the court considers your petition and it appears appropriate, the court will grant the name change and issue a decree. Then you may be required to publish the decree in the local newspaper, and after that, you're ready to use your new name. You'll have lots of people to notify of your new name, including the Social Security Office, your state's DMV for your driver's license, other government agencies, your employer, your creditors, banks, schools, etc. If your new name comes following a marriage or divorce, this whole court process isn't usually needed. Marriage changes your name simply with the marriage certificate. Similarly, the divorce court also has the power to change a name back to a maiden name. Keep the court decree that changed your name handy. If you get resistance when trying to use your new name, it will help smooth things over. In this modern world where identity theft is prevalent, you can understand why there may be some reluctance to take your word for it. A new name is a big deal in your life, and if you go about it in the right way in the court system, your new life will open up before you.